Hello. Hello, Facebook. Hello, everybody. YouTube. Everywhere else is going. Instagram. I am not 100% sure. Anyways, good afternoon, early evening, Saturday. This is Zach Martin here with Kids Deserve Dads. Just want to relay to you guys something that happened to me today and something that really hurt my heart and has made me question some of the stuff that I'm doing, and also know that you can't save everybody. And one of the things that happened today, I do supervised visits and exchanges for families here in Rapid City, South Dakota. And I've been doing things a lot differently than everybody else has been doing them. I don't do them in a closed-in office space, 8x8 cell, right? I think that as dads and as kids, having the most realistic and supportive environment we can of a normal and um, actual parenting experience as can be is going to help the most to support kids and dads connecting in supervises. It's mostly dads being supervised in my experience. Happy to be proven wrong on that if anybody's open to finding documentation that shows that I'm incorrect, and I doubt it. So with that being said, I was supervising this dad. He knows my kids are dads nonprofit. I run it through that. I've been doing it for like 9 months. And we've had some problems and stuff. He hasn't always been kind or gracious. And he's been controlling and angry at different times and stuff. And I understand that some of this stuff is really hard. And that it's depressing and it's sad. It hurts my heart to be there knowing that he loves his kids and his kids love him, and together they're great when they're just together. He's a really great dad to his kids when they're out having experiences and stuff. Um, and we've been having problems with him for a long time now, and I think this is just a general notice for other people going through supervised visits and exchanges. Um, and something that I need to get off of my heart, was this pain that I had from the experience today and over the last few months. It's been very confrontational, and I've been texting him and talking to him about how he's showing up and what he's doing and how it's not okay. And I've offered support, I've offered coaching. He's denied me all those things repeatedly. And this morning, yesterday, and today, it's been a lot of controlling things with regards to how I communicate with his kid's mom and how I communicate with him, and demanding that I do things his way and that he gets to be in control of everything. So it turned out that my dang dog ran away this afternoon right before it was supposed to happen. I was at the gym this morning, which is where the event was at that they were at. I didn't stop up. I went then from the gym. I went home, got ready. Dog ran away because that's what dogs do. Because why would he stay around when I had to go do things? And I come back, man, and the guy gets right in my face, super angry, and telling his son that he doesn't trust me and that I am out here conveniently not showing up and early enough to be in his space and doing it the way he wants me to do it. And I said, hey man, like this isn't right, man. You can't tell your son that you don't trust me. I'm here to lend support, and I've been lending support this whole entire time. You know what? Anyways, got some canned speech on here. Ooh, from like Facebook. I'm gonna figure that out. Anyways, not today. And so he was sitting there and just really being rude and assertive and angry. Like his lip was quivering as he was talking to me right in my face. And I was like, Mike, this isn't appropriate, man. You can't do this in front of your kids. You can't do this in front of everybody else right here, right now. Just calm down and let's have a good time. You have 3 hours with your kids every 2 weeks. Let's try to enjoy this and make it the best experience we can get. And so I was sitting there, and we went back upstairs. We're at the YMCA, which is where we're doing that today because there was a swim meet there for his oldest son. And he continues to make rude comments and be aggressive towards me, and came at me and got in my face and told me that I'm a liar and a cheat and that I'm a fraud. And just to be, listen, man, I'm 100% committed to dads being in kids' lives and kids having their dads. And I told him the way he's acting is inappropriate. And he just couldn't stop. Was telling his kids that I didn't pass the bar exam and that I'm not a real lawyer and I'm a fraud. I'm only doing this because I can't do anything else right now. And so after another warning to him, and then he got in my face again, an inch away from my face as we were talking. I told him that it was over, and I called the mom and had her come get the kids. Um, and I fired him. And I'm gonna tell you right now that that really hurt, because I'm 100% committed to dads and kids having relationships and stuff, and you cannot attack the person who's out there supporting you. If you're in a position where you're being supported like that for whatever reason, even if you believe that it's false and it's not necessary, be gracious to the people that are out there giving to you and supporting you, because they're the only people you have. My nonprofit's kids deserve dads. I support dads and kids being together in relationship. And I fired this dad today because of his actions. Not just today, it's been going on for a while. This is not like an isolated incident. And this morning, we had a text conversation about his control and his anger, and that he needs help. And then he came at me, and continued to keep coming at me over and over again as it got over with. The kids came, they were crying. Um, I'm in the entryway of the YMCA, and they're upstairs because they're scared of him. And he's verbally attacking me, standing there right in front of everybody else, just attacking me. Um, Thanks, Daniel. Yeah, man, he needs a lot of help, you know, and he's blaming me for it. And he can't see in his own self in front of the mirror, telling me that I need support and I need coaching because I don't have my life together, and I don't. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I'm in the process every day of putting my life together, and I have a coach. I actually have two coaches because I completely value coaching and support around everything that I'm doing in my life, and that I'm only better with people in my corner making me better, helping me be accountable and responsible, focused and committed. And I have that, and I do it every day. Um, and I know he's hurt, and hurt people, and he was trying to hurt me. And I'm not taking it personal. I told him I don't take it personal. But it doesn't mean that it still doesn't hurt my heart when I'm going out there and going above and beyond, doing the best that I can to be this support for men and for dads and for kids. And like, man, we went to church. We went into biking. We've played in the stream. We've gone fishing. Like, I've been a part of these kids' lives for 9 months now, and we've had amazing experiences. And I've supported them having all these opportunities with their dad that they would never have gotten if it weren't for this service that I'm providing. And I'm committed 100% to continuing to keep doing this. I have one other client right now. I'm still looking to get more clients. But my focus and my intention is that I'm passing this bar exam, because my skills and my ability to serve fathers and families has a greater purpose than just doing the supervised visits. I think they're extremely important and so necessary. And unfortunately, so many dads get put in the spot unjustly or without reason. And this guy is not one of those. And I hope he gets help. And if you have anger issues, if you have problems with your being mad, if you can't speak to somebody without raising your voice and being angry and being aggressive, then you need to check yourself. You need to go see somebody. There are people out there that do that kind of support. That's not what I do necessarily, and I'm happy to be a life coach for you, and we can talk through it, because it's a lot of personal issues that are going on. It's it's your ego getting in the way, and your need to be the decision maker, preventing you from having what you want. And his actions today, he wants to be a dad. He wants to be in his kids' lives, and he could not get out of his own way for months now, months on months. And today, I just couldn't handle it anymore. I couldn't continue to keep putting myself out there and keep allowing somebody to verbally abuse me and threaten me with lawsuits and all kinds of things that are totally frivolous and wouldn't be held to in court. I said I didn't pass the bar exam, but I know enough to know that I don't have to go through the contract that requires me to do work. Oh, shoot. But it was really hurtful and really painful. And it hurt my heart because I care so dang much. And so if you're a dad out there and you have supervised visits, Go in there with an open heart and just know that person's only doing their job and trying to help you out. They are not trying to hurt you. They are not trying to punish you or take from you or anything else. They are there to support you in getting a service that you're required to do. And that person is out there on your team. And you get to go out there and be gracious and respectful and kind to them, because if you aren't, they could be used against you. And unfortunately, he did it right in front of the mom. Like, she sent me a text about his aggression and how he came at me and stuff. And it's not going to play well for him. And it's not going to play well for his kids, because he does have great qualities to be a great dad. And he has also some really bad qualities that are not supporting him. And they're going to miss out on that. And they got to see him act like that. The person who's been the kindest person to him and to them and allowed them all these spaces to be is the person they came after with. And he attacked and right in front of them and was whispering things to them, which I told him he's not allowed to whisper. It's against the rules. And then he did it right after I told him that, because he was more about proving a point that he can do whatever he wants and that he doesn't need any support or any help, and that he alone is a person who should be deciding how this stuff goes, and everybody else is out there, attacking him. And he takes no responsibility, zero responsibility the whole entire time. Even today, he sent me a text afterwards, which is totally inappropriate. And he takes zero responsibility and put the blame on me still. And I just want you guys to know that I'm committed to being the best I can be for these fathers. The way I can make the biggest change right now is to be a lawyer and to step up my studying and my efforts right now every single day and choose into doing the work to prepare myself for passing this bar exam. And I can help more fathers than I could ever help by doing the supervised visits, by becoming a lawyer and running this nonprofit in a way that brings dads and kids together and makes a change in this world. And so I called my mom because my heart was hurt, and I apologized to the kid's mom, and I apologized to the kids. And I really wanted to let everybody know that that I did my best. And that's all I could do. And I had to hold my ground. I had to stand firm. And I was uncomfortable today. I haven't been this uncomfortable in a long time with somebody, and I didn't feel safe. And I'm not a small dude. Um, and I didn't feel like it was a good place to be at, and I didn't feel like it was safe for those kids. And and so I was there and I helped escort them out, and make sure they got in their car and they didn't go home. And I got to go out there and do a lot of hard things today. And I'm not a fraud. I'm 100% committed. And I love I love all dads, man. I want all you guys to have that joy and that love, the excitement, you know, all the things, man, the disappointment, the sadness, when they, just being there in all their moments. And I want that for every single dad, and every single kid deserves to have their dad, and have that opportunity to be in their experience with them and be in their space and learn and get guidance and joy and relationship together, and get to be responsible. Do not get to attack people. You don't get to threaten people and attempt to belittle and hurt other people because you're afraid and you're cornered, and you're there probably because of your actions. And self-reflection is important. And so I just want to let everybody know that um, my resolve is just stronger today than it has been in a long time. That my path is clearer. I've been dealing with this guy for months now, feeling like this isn't going well and that I'm not ready to do this stuff. Um, oh man, Ryan, I've been there with that anger, man. The problem is that when I've been there with that anger, I've done it only in my own presence, right? I haven't let anybody else see that, because that's inappropriate. And and that revenge and resistance and that anger, it doesn't serve anybody. Like, he got zero out of this today, except for he got to be right that I'm not supporting him being with his kids. But he's only right because his actions were so egregious today, and the way that he talked to me, the way he talked in front of his kids, and his lack of respect and concern, it was just unbelievable and hurtful. And Man, I love you too, man. And uh, I'm so committed, man. I love these guys. I love all the guys out there. If I could help you guys out with supervised visits, I'd do every single dad I possibly could. If I could do everything to make all this stuff better right today, man, I would do all of it right today. And what I'm committed to doing is that every day I get to do more. I get to keep stepping up. I get to keep being my best. I've been in the gym once today. I'm going back to the gym today because I got to get my Thor body up for Halloween, baby. That's what I'm all about right now. So I just want to come out here and give some love to this community, give a love to the dads. I know that it's hard, man. I know that it's painful. I know that this hurts and that you feel attacked and you feel cornered and everybody's against you, and not everybody's against you. You have friends, you have support. Reach out. You have kids that serve dads, man. I mean, the list of the unmarried father, you can go to um, American Show Parenting, the Davit. I don't know if she likes what I went through today. She's probably pissed. But anyways, there's so many people out there that are out here trying to support dads, trying to make a difference for dads, trying to help bring a change to this movement and make something different, and that you cannot do these things. I think listening to Mark Ludwig talk so often, he's like, you got to show up, right? How do you show up makes a difference. You can't come in there being aggressive and angry in front of his legislators. It's the same thing when you're dealing with somebody who's supervising you and supporting you. You get to be responsible and respectful, and you get to check yourself. And if you can't check yourself, then you have a problem. And then you need to go get some help, because you have to find a way to check yourself, put yourself in that spot, and not let your emotions and your energy dictate how you show up. You get to be an adult, you get to be a man, and you get to be in control of that energy. Because if you can't control your energy, then you have control over nothing. This beingness that you are is all you have power over. Everything else, if I learned anything from being in this experience to try to be my son's dad, I only have power over me and my thoughts and my energy and how I control these things. And I'm infinitely better than I've ever been. And that's all you have. And you have zero control over everything else. And in fact, as I've learned, I have way less control than I ever thought that I had before. I thought I had control. I thought I was going to control my life. I was control my money. I was in control of like when I have a kid and what I do with my kid and how all these things go that no one can dictate to me. And there are powers that be that are bigger than me, and they stood on me, and they let me know that they're bigger and more powerful than me, and I can't do nothing to them. They're wrong, but they damn sure stepped up on me and put me down and put me in my place. I had a judge abuse me all over the place, charged me $55,000 to pay for her attorney's fees, and gave me 3 months while I was in law school. He knew I was in law school. He knew I was in law school. He went after me. He said, me being in law school is the reason my son shouldn't have me as a dad. I'm unstable. I want to go change laws. I'm angry against the system. It's not right. And me believing that it's not right is why my son shouldn't have me as a dad, right? Because heaven forbid, a dad should go out there and fight for his kids. A dad should go out there and say that, you know what? We have an injustice in this world, and I'm going to stand up for it, and I'm going to support these people who are being persecuted. Nah, man. This judge didn't want none of that. He's like, I'm gonna punish you to the furthest extent of my beingness right here, right now, and you're gonna learn a lesson. You know what I learned? That guy's a dick. And I'll pay your fines. I'll pay your fees. I'll take your punishment right here, right now. You know, whip me, whip me. And I let him. And he beat up on me as much as he possibly could. And when that little dude, he's little, I think he's like 5'5", dude. He's like this little dude, got a big man, little man complex. And he came at me, man. And you know what? I took all of it. And it made me stronger. And right now I'm here because of that, man, fighting right now for all these other dads. This dad who abandoned his kids and didn't love his kids. I know plenty about you. And maybe that's another story for another day. But I'm not going to let that man hold me back. He's not going to stop me from being my son's dad. My son deserves to have the best dad he can be. And I'm better because of this man attacking and abusing me. And I'm stepping up. I'm going to keep stepping up every day. I'm going to keep supporting these dads. I'm going to keep doing the supervised visits. I'm going to keep being there for all these kids because all these kids deserve the best dads they can get. Every day I go out there to be the best dad I could possibly be. And every dad out there gets to take that responsibility for themselves. And you get to step your life up. I don't know what it looks like for you. I don't know what that is. Everybody's life is different. Every story is different. But you get to make the choice right now, this moment, and every single moment going forward, into being your best self. What does that look like? I don't know. But you know, if you're going to be really honest with yourself, deep down in the subcockles of your heart, as Dennis Leary would say it, you get to look at who you are and how you be. And if you aren't being the man you're capable of being, you're doing yourself a disservice and you're doing your kids a disservice. And that might hurt to say that. It might hurt to be in that spot and say, man, I'm not doing everything I can do. I'm not doing all the things that I can do. And I'm not being the man that I could be. But you know what? That's what you could be, right? And you can be that right now. The choices you make in this moment determines who you are. All the things you've done in the past are the past. And this moment and every moment going forward, you get to write a new story for your life. This is the chance right here, right now, to make that change in your experience. And you get to do all that work for yourself. And you'll make it if you choose to. And every moment you get to choose. Are you going to have some fallbacks? Yeah, because everything's not linear. You know, you think, I want to be in this spot, right? Well, that spot's messy. And the path to get there doesn't look like this. The path to get there is here and down here and then back up here and then over here and then over that way. And you're like, what happened? And you're coming back, you know? But if you keep your eye on that vision and you're going to this spot, eventually with that focus and that commitment on being the man you get to be there, you're going to hit it. And when you hit it, you're going to be like, man, I'm here. And now what's next? How do I get to be better? How do I get to do more? And what I challenge everybody to do, man, is be that. Be that version of yourself, that greatest version you could ever possibly be. Step into that and live that every single moment. Your kids are going to be better. Your relationships are going to be better. Your life's going to be better. Everything will be better. Getting that discipline, getting that focus, getting that commitment, and then every single second of every day, you do what it takes to put yourself in that place to live the life that you dream. If you sit on your couch and you're a victim, guess what? It ain't going to happen. Be responsible. Take action. Do what it takes to get what you want. And in the end, you're going to be happy. Whether you get there or not, it's the energy, it's the effort, it's the striving with excellence to that goal that's going to give you that joy and the satisfaction that you want. It's not necessarily the result that's going to get you what you want. It's that movement towards that purpose. It's that overcoming those obstacles. It's that diving into, the hard, ugly stuff about your past and your history and your childhood and your life, and then acknowledging all those things and then making a choice. And in that choice, choosing something different. And then every single moment of every single day, you go down that new path and you never look back. I love you guys, man. I love all my friends. I love all these dads. I fucking love it, man. I love Mike, man. I love that guy. We've had some great times this summer. We've had some awful times. And I just want him to be the dad he's capable of being. And I'm here. I'm not going to support him anymore. I'm not going to do any more work for him and stuff. That's too far gone. But that I sure hope that one day we connect and that him and his kids have a good relationship and that they have an amazing life together and that he gets the help he needs so he can be the best man he can be. And then I'm going to continue every day to go out there and push myself to keep going for these dads, man. Keep giving my heart and my energy and my effort because you guys are worthy and deserving. And I hold everybody capable because I know you are. I know you can have all the things that you want. It's going to take work. It ain't easy. You ain't just going to fall into it. I haven't just fallen into where I'm at right now. I've been busting my ass, and I keep busting my ass because you know what? That's what gets you what you want, is busting it, doing extra stuff, doing things on a Saturday that you don't want to do, doing things on a Sunday when I know I can watch football, and I love football. My team sucks like every freaking year. But we got Magic Johnson, so we're coming back, baby. Go Commanders or whatever the hell your name's going to be tomorrow. But I don't watch football, man. I do fantasy football, and I check my stats, but I do other things because watching football doesn't move me forward, I got Ryan Powell to give me all the updates and who to select and give all my money to when I lose these bets, Ryan. But that I sure know that I am committed and that I love this movement. I love these people, man. I love dads. I love kids. I want everybody to have the best life and best experience they possibly can have. And I am committed to keep delivering that promise that I've made to myself and to these families 100% every single day. My son's not going to go through what I went through. I'm committed to that. He's 6 years old. I mean, I got 12-ish years, right? Like it could happen sooner that I hope I train him better, but that I don't have a lot of time and I got to keep working hard because I'm going to change these laws and we're going to bring this stuff down. And guess what, Judge? Yeah. Who's going to win in the end, baby? Can't hold me back. They can't hold me back. You're welcome, Judge. Hey, man, keep hating. Keep hating. I got nothing but love for you. All the dads out there, I got love for you guys too, man. Zach Martin, kids are dads. Much love. Have a great rest of your weekend. Hey, what you all wearing for Halloween costumes? I'm going to be Thor. Check it out.